recognition itself by wider society that religious contexts can inflict damage feels deeply significant and validating, partly because of the depth and complexity of trauma that can emerge in such settings. This is a form of trauma whose processes are often hidden within groups and are not widely understood by those outside of them. Unless you've experienced it, it can be hard to appreciate how deeply the wielding of God's power can affect and distort one's sense of self. Coercion doesn't only happen in cults or fringe sects. That's because if we're talking about high demand religion, we might also ask, doesn't religion, by nature of what it is, require our all? Surely Christianity is, by necessity, high demand. Evangelicalism certainly is. Churches frequently sing songs like All to Jesus, I Surrender. And as a Christian, I was taught to die to myself so that I might live like Christ, so that it would no longer be I who lives, but Christ who lives within me. This is as high as demands get. This part this is part of the inherent complexity of an inquiry into coercive control within religious context. The faithful can and often do genuinely believe that the religious demands they make and subject themselves to are for the good of others, and that they are called by God to help save those who are lost at all cost. Surely the argument that one must give over one's life and soul to avoid damnation is coercive by nature. The central belief in humanity's brokenness and our need for salvation by a perfect Christ is reiterated week in and week out at church services around the world. A deep sense of self mistrust can be fostered when adherents repeatedly sing popular Christian lyrics that emphasize God's goodness and our utter destitution, or the imperative to surrender all. High demand? You bet. Take a look at the lyrics to some of the top 100 Christian songs of all time to get a sense of the pervasiveness of these themes.